In the journey of life, Muslims often seek guidance from Allah when faced with challenging decisions, particularly when it comes to relationships, jobs, or personal circumstances. Islam emphasizes the importance of making choices that align with divine guidance, and sometimes this means recognizing when it's time to walk away. In this article, we'll explore 5 signs that may indicate Allah is guiding you to move on from a situation. Each sign will be examined through the lens of Islamic teachings, helping you understand how to discern divine signals and make decisions that are in your best interest. 1. Your heart feels uneasy and restless. When your heart feels uneasy and restless, it could be a sign that Allah is guiding you to walk away from a particular situation. Often, this feeling of discomfort comes without a clear explanation, but it persists. Islam teaches us that true peace comes from remembering Allah. As the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." Quran 13:28. If your heart remains troubled despite efforts to find calmness through prayer or reflection, it may be Allah's way of telling you to reconsider your path. This internal unease can manifest as anxiety, doubt, or a sense of inner conflict whenever you think about a particular decision, relationship, or situation. It's essential to pay attention to these feelings, as they often signal that something is not right for you. Prolonged restlessness may mean that the situation you're in is not aligned with Allah's plan for your well-being. Trusting in your intuition, which is guided by Allah, can help you recognize when it's time to move on. Remember, Allah knows what is best for us, even when we are uncertain, and listening to that unease may be the key to finding peace. 2. Continuous obstacles and setbacks. Another clear sign that Allah may be telling you to walk away is when you encounter continuous obstacles and setbacks. These challenges might seem relentless, no matter how much effort you put into overcoming them. While life does have its natural difficulties, when you constantly face roadblocks in a particular situation, it could be Allah guiding you toward a different path. In Islam, seeking guidance through istikhara, the prayer for guidance, is encouraged when we are unsure about a decision. If, after performing istikhara, every route you take seems blocked or leads to more challenges, this could be a sign from Allah that this situation isn't in your best interest. It's a reminder that even though you may want something, it's not always what's best for you. Allah mentions this in the Quran, but perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you. And perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you. And Allah knows, while you know not. Quran 2:216. This verse reminds us that Allah's wisdom far exceeds our own understanding. The setbacks you experience might be Allah's protection, steering you away from harm or something that could negatively affect your future. Trusting in His plan will lead to greater peace and guidance. 3. Your values and faith are being compromised. If you find yourself in situations where your Islamic values or faith are constantly being compromised, it's a serious sign that you may need to walk away. Our relationship with Allah and adherence to Islamic principles should always remain at the forefront of our lives. When we feel that our commitment to faith is being weakened by the people or environments we are in, it's time to reevaluate the situation. Whether it's peer pressure, a toxic relationship, or a work environment that leads you towards sin or away from your religious duties, protecting your faith must be your priority. When you notice that these circumstances are making it harder for you to fulfill your obligations to Allah, such as praying, fasting, or upholding Islamic values like honesty and integrity, it's a clear indicator that change is needed. In the Quran, Allah emphasizes the importance of maintaining our faith and warns us not to be swayed by those who might lead us astray, and fear a trial which will not strike those who have wronged among you exclusively, and know that Allah is severe in penalty. Quran 8:25. This reminds us that compromising our faith can have serious consequences, and we must take action before we drift too far. Walking away to preserve your relationship with Allah is always worth it. 4. Toxicity and harm are present. Islam teaches us the importance of protecting ourselves from all forms of harm, both physical and emotional. If you find yourself in a relationship or environment that has become toxic or harmful, this is a strong indication that Allah is guiding you to walk away. Our faith encourages us to safeguard our well-being, and enduring harm, whether in the form of abuse, manipulation, or constant negativity, is not part of Allah's plan for us. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "There should be neither harming nor reciprocating harm." Hadith Ibn Majah. This hadith serves as a reminder that causing or enduring harm is not acceptable in Islam. If someone or something is disrupting your peace and well-being, this is a sign from Allah that He wants better for you. Staying in such an environment could weaken you emotionally, spiritually, and even physically, which is not what Allah has intended for His believers. It's important to recognize signs of emotional abuse, manipulation, or any other form of harm that disrupts your peace. Allah does not place us in situations to suffer unnecessarily. If toxicity surrounds you, it's time to move away, seek healthier surroundings, and trust that Allah's plan for you involves peace, well-being, and safety. 5. You feel a strong gut feeling or intuition. Allah has blessed us with a remarkable gift, our intuition or gut feeling. It's a subtle yet powerful tool that often guides us when something isn't right, though we sometimes ignore it due to self-doubt. In Islam, our instincts are deeply connected to our fitra, natural disposition, the innate sense of right and wrong that Allah has placed within every human being. When we feel a strong sense that something is off, it's essential to trust and listen to that feeling, as it could be a form of divine guidance. Sometimes we may be in situations where things don't add up, yet we can't fully explain why. That nagging feeling in the pit of your stomach is often a sign from Allah that the situation may not be in your best interest. Islam encourages us to seek wisdom and guidance from Allah through prayer and reflection, but also to trust our own instincts. The Quran teaches us that Allah is Al-Hadi, the one who guides. If you feel a persistent sense that something is wrong, even if it's difficult to understand in the moment, take it seriously. It may be Allah's way of leading you towards something better, even if the path ahead seems uncertain at first. Making dua and trusting Allah's plan. Never underestimate the power of dua, supplication, when you are facing a difficult decision or situation. In moments of doubt, confusion, or pain, turning to Allah and asking for clarity, strength, and guidance is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. Dua connects you directly with your Creator, and it is through this intimate conversation that Allah can guide you toward the best outcome, even if that means walking away from something or someone. When we make dua, we are expressing our trust in Allah's plan, acknowledging that He knows what is best for us, even if we can't see it at the moment. The Quran reminds us of this in Surah Al-Baqarah, and your Lord says, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." Quran 40:60. This promise from Allah is a reassurance that He is always listening and will guide you toward what is right, even if the path seems difficult. It's essential to remember that sometimes Allah's guidance may come in the form of detours or closed doors. Trusting in His plan means accepting that walking away is not a failure, but a step towards something better. By placing your trust in Allah, you can find peace and clarity in even the toughest decisions. Conclusion: Allah, Estutuat, is always guiding us, even in moments of difficulty. Recognizing these signs is crucial for making the best decisions in life, decisions that bring you closer to Allah and protect your faith. Trust in Allah's plan and remember that He will never lead you astray.